Okay, this is the follow-up to our ATPG free pick from last night. I really liked this daily chart. ATPG has a tradition of making my life hard. I feel like every time I spot a real nice setup in this thing, it gaps up. And the same thing here. I liked it over this little area here on the daily chart with a secondary catalyst just to the left here from October's high. But then you bring in today's candle, you see it gapped up above all that. So switching to fives, in the first 5 minutes, it went from 1777 to 1820, so like a 42, 3-cent range, whatever. Just too wide. It was just too wide and whippy for me to consciously call any kind of low-risk trade. Didn't give one. So ATPG honestly ended up being just a no trade. I never made one call in it today. I know I mentioned in the video from last night SOL as well. Remember, I liked it over yesterday's high at 918. Switching to fives. Called it at 918 today with a low of day stop 908, so a dime risk, and from 918 it did make it to 944 without stopping out, and actually closed pretty strong. So this one's worth watching, maybe a multi-day deal, but an okay trade in that one. A couple others from today. SLW, using a technique we teach, called it right here, right below 36. Over the microphone, was projecting the chart, and it ran. Give me 1 second here. I'll see how far it ran. Ran to 36.72. So, you know, over 70-cent move in our favor. Get the drawing tool going here. This was the entry idea. Well, it's right below 36 with a stop right below this candle here. So it's about a 20-cent risk, and moved over 70 cents. WDC, Western Digital. Using a technique we teach again, I called this for a trade 32.54. So probably it was after this sell-off right here. 32.54 is probably right about there, with a worst-case stop right here. The stop was 18 cents below. It didn't really matter because in 4 minutes it went from 32.54 through 33, and as I teach, our members sell on the way up, so we scale out on the way up. I did keep a little with a break-even stop, but sold most of my position as it went up, and then it came down and stopped me out break-even. And some of our other members use this technique later in the day too. I was running out of day. I don't like to trade in the last 30 minutes, but some of our other members actually traded this again and made almost $1 out of it using our techniques. I didn't do it at that time. I'd already met my target for the day. Also had a cheapie that we called Zales. This is one of those that had a nice move on the daily and then was beat up for a few days in a row. So put it on bounce watch and then actually called it, zooming in here. This is the opening candle. Let me get my drawing tool going again. This is the opening candle 5-minute wise from today. And I called it right above this area here. 384, worst case stop, 7 cents below. And again, not a huge move, but percentage-wise, not a bad move. From 384, this thing ended up making it to 410. I haven't done the percentage figures on it, but that, again, another nice move there, percentage-wise. You know, there's other stuff we called today, although not much. I probably only average maybe 4 or 5 calls a day. But anyway, some okay trades. Like I said, I made my daily quota for the day, what I try to make every day. And spent some time in the chat room focusing on teaching position size, teaching low-risk setups, teaching people to scale out, all the good stuff, selling on the way up. I always try to talk about the mental aspects of trading as the day unfolds. So did have some nice testimonials from new members today. Guy made $2,000 on his first day trade with us. Already love the room. So several of those going on today. I'm going to quit babbling, though. I don't like to turn these wrap-ups into a commercial, so my apologies. I'm going to quit babbling, and we'll send out another free pick next week, and we'll continue every day with the highlight videos on YouTube from what we did that day. So have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.